Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it's me, your boy, the man, NJ, number two the city with a number two in TO. Let's go. So, some things to focus on in this video would be, by the way, this is one of my custom shirts, by the way. Church Boys United by NJ to the City. Our faith can move mountains. Just to let you know. This is not available for sale at all anywhere. This is just my own custom one that I made for myself. Eventually, I might, make a few more eventually to sell. But for right now, this is all me. Custom owned me. So, I'm making this video to explain to you all, well, probably explain to you the two tracks that I dropped last night, and also to explain to you, again, America's bullying epidemic, America's issue with bullying. Ladies and gentlemen, so before I get into the second one I just said, let me get into the two tracks that I dropped last night. Proud Heritage and The Spirit of America. I honestly don't know where in God's name I even got the idea to make either one of those songs. I think I just got them from I did not get them from a school review. I really don't know where I got them from. I want to say I got them from a magazine or an article I was reading somewhere. I probably did get them from an article or something that I was reading somewhere. But other than that, I ain't got a clue. I think they just popped up in my mind, or maybe I did get them from an article or something, because I'm pretty sure they was in my phone and under my notes, and I was as I was recording both those songs like 3-4 days ago. I was like, you know what? Let me go ahead and record this. Actually, no. I wrote both of those songs actually a while back, or a couple weeks back, and then I decided to go and record them. So, Proud Heritage and The Spirit of America, ladies and gentlemen. For me personally, I'm very proud of both of those, but I can assure you they're not even close to my best work, if you were to ask me. Listen to the songs titled "Support Your Children" and "Love Who You Love." Those are two of the best tracks that I've dropped within the last 2 months, if you were to ask me. Those are absolutely, the flow is right, the beat's right, the tempo, the mood, everything. I love those songs very much. The two songs I dropped last night, Proud Heritage and The Spirit of America, they're good, but they're just not the best that they could possibly be, if you were to ask me. What that means is, I liked, I overall I went with the beat, which I'm very happy about. But I just feel like I'm ticked at myself that I didn't kick more bars in the records, and I'm also ticked that even though I went along with the beats, I'm very ticked that for Proud Heritage I still feel like there was its and bits and pieces here and there where you could definitely tell the the dare I say the recording cut off here and there, where I probably should have said a couple extra words to make this line or that line more complete. And that's one of the top things what I mean by, trust me, those were not my two best at all, but they're definitely something for now. So I can go and finish up the Public Perception album. If you look up and down this YouTube channel over the last 2 months, you see that I went ahead and deleted the Give Your Soul to God song, because I don't even remember how that song went, but I know it was trash. Lyrically, nothing I ever make is trash. Let's put it that way. Nothing I ever make lyrically is trash, but like flow, tempo, melody, can it fit with this and that beat? Stuff like that, that's what for me personifies it is trash. Do I feel like I'm forcing a beat on it, or does this beat flow perfectly with the flow, of my voice, the flow of the melody and rap, etc. You get the point. And I'm very proud of Proud Heritage and The Spirit of America, but I can tell you, if you want to hear some, I would say, flawless records, two flawless records are Love Who You Love and Support Your Children. Those are two flawless records that I dropped, and I'm absolutely 110% proud. Now, I try what I can not to release a bunch of cringe-worthy music. I try what I can, but sometimes it just happens because, dare I say, it was good enough to release, because I understand sometimes what I think is best, other people might think, is phenomenal work. But yet, sometimes what I think is cringeworthy, you all think is phenomenal. Sometimes what I think is the best, you all might think is horrible. So it just all depends on, where can we, find common ground when it comes to the music that I drop, in taste, like, differences, and more. Again, I love the music that I continue to keep on making, because God is good, and I'm very thankful that I have this wild imagination to keep on coming up with new song titles, and and putting the pen to the paper and writing phenomenal lyrics that make you think. one once is unashamed. One of the top things that I aim to do each and every day with when I write, whenever I write, is definitely write lyrics that make you think, that are tongue twisters, that have all this wordplay in there and so on. I try to do that regardless whether I'm rapping the song or I'm singing the song. Try to have plenty of tongue twisters. Like I know how to write tongue twisters. I know how to write music that makes you think. That makes you think, wow, that wordplay was awesome. I mean that's one of the reasons why rap itself is considered one, not even one of the most, the number one genre of music in the world, is because of all the tongue twisters and metaphors and etc. you might find here and there in certain people's music. I'm very thankful for my play in that, because I can tell you, you might not have heard it in a lot of my past music, even though I think you should have. But you're definitely gonna hear it in a lot of future music if you didn't hear it in the past music. I have a lot of tongue twisters and a lot of, dare I say, metaphors. I have a lot of things that I'm telling you, you might think to yourself, wow, how did he come up with that? Where did he get that from? And so on and so on. That makes you think, wow, this kid does have talent, and so on. Every song I release really isn't to prove to anybody else. It really is for me to to give my own okay of like, this is good enough, because I believe in my own artwork. I believe in my own writing process. I mean, I write music like, not every day, but I write it a few times a week, and I can tell you that I know how to write. I know how to put things together. I know how to put melodies together. I mean, I know how to do what I know how to do. And sometimes, regardless whether you agree with me or not, I gotta just do God first, what I feel the calling to do, and own it to the best of my God first willing and able abilities. And I hope that you all can hear that and feel that and see that within these videos that I make explaining what I'm doing, and also within the music itself. Because I'm telling you, this is not going to stop in terms of me creating music, me writing music. I believe I'm absolutely a very talented artist, and I believe this, dare I say, the sky's the limit with everything that I God first can do, with the further, future of my impact, my legacy, my influence, and everything else, and so on. So, Proud Heritage, I definitely think that's a song that can, again, catch a lot of people's eye. Other than the fact that I said Make America Great Again in the song. I definitely said that, and I can tell you, just like I said in my video way back, well, not even way back, just last week, I can't be PC with everything I say. I understand for some people, you absolutely hate Trump and think that he's just the worst, and other people, they like Trump, but they think that Trump is the best. And then you have me in the middle where, I don't think he's the best, but I definitely don't think he's the worst either, honestly. And I just went ahead and said it because, again, he is our president. Regardless whether you want to accept it or not, Donald Trump is our president, and, you got to do, I would say, what you got to God first do to, bring more hope, healing, and awareness to the country in any type of way. And that's what I believe I did with Proud Heritage, because I definitely explored the foundation, to an extent, the foundation of America's buildings, cities, entrepreneurs, and to an extent, the future of America. I definitely, went into some dialogue and context with everything that I said in Proud Heritage, and I'm very blessed for that song overall. I'm not saying that every word came out the cleanest or the best that it should have, because I can tell you there's a few missing words here and there within some of these lines that makes you think to yourself, where was Nate when he was recording this? And etc. Or was Nate sick when he was recording this, or what? Because I understand you're probably thinking, with some of these lines, you're like, the way it came out, you're like, huh? But I can tell you, for the most part, the song is phenomenal. I'm thankful, I'm grateful, I'm blessed and gifted for the song. And I look forward to, again, all the positive heads that it turns over time, and and people enjoying it, and it reminding them of the great American dream, the great American spirit, the great American, everything that we can continuously learn, but and grow with, and further build on each and every day. And to anybody that doesn't know my, my past and my history with, the spirit of, the American symbol, I grew up, I'll never forget, definitely back in Kernet Middle School and so on. I don't know whether it was 6th, 7th, and 8th, or just one of those two. Back when I was, you could say, a Valley Rich kid, even though I wasn't a Valley Rich student, but I was around that age marker of the middle school. Back when I was, in that era of my life, back in like 2010, 11, 12, 13, I can assure you, I had those American Eagle, logos everywhere around me, So I'm a very proud, you could say, American Eagle, to an extent. And, at times you could definitely say Proud Heritage goes back to that, Proud heritage goes back to, me being a proud American Eagle, a proud American, patriot through being an American Eagle. Me loving the American Eagle and me trying to do what I God first can to, again, help us all learn, but and grow with that symbol of patriotism, that symbol of heroism, that symbol of sacrifice, of honor, of discipline and integrity, and so on and so on. You get the points that I'm trying to make there. And I'm very happy that I made the song Proud Heritage, because whenever you look at your history, ladies and gentlemen, that's what you need to look at. This is like Proud Heritage to an extent, and so on. And I'm just very happy that I made that song, and I can tell you the song is definitely going to hopefully trailblaze around our culture eventually, because that's one of multiple songs that I've made that I'm telling you, I'm very proud and thankful, honored, and blessed and gifted that I've been able to make. And eventually I'll probably make hopefully another version that sounds more crisp than the original. But the original, I put enough context in there where a lot of people can understand, where I'm coming from and where I'm going, to, and again, what they can pull from it for their own health, wealth, growth, and development. And the spirit of America, ladies and gentlemen, the spirit of America, I want everyone to understand that song very much. It's again one of the most simple songs that I can make, because almost every single song I make, almost every single video I make, ladies and gentlemen, is me expressing my love and my passion for kids. Literally. I mean, why do you think Younglings Nation Music exists? Which is my brand for kids, making music for kids. That's my music making brand for kids, Younglings Nation Music, if you didn't know. Why do you think that exists? Because, I just love kids. And I'm telling you that any chance I get to honor them, support them, encourage them, mentor them through music, I'm going to do it. And even through these videos as well, these vlogs, I'm going to do it. And I'm very happy and very proud that I put that on the front line of the spirit of America, because I want everybody to understand these kids are our future. These kids are the spirit of America. And I'm telling you, if Nice was, because way back in the day, Nice High School was a middle school and a high school. And I just had this thought, probably 5, 10, 15 minutes ago. I had this thought. If I had went to school during that era, or even if that era was, had been brought back during my time in Nice, because I graduated this past 2018, class 18, if that had been, existent over my last 3 years at Nice being a middle school and a high school, that would have been the biggest blessing on the face of this planet, because I would have no longer had that waited for the kids to come up to Nice as freshmen to be able to, from the grassroots, ground roots, be there for them, mentor them, be kind, be vigilant, be trusting, warm, caring, and understanding. I wouldn't have had to wait, but the difference is, since Nice isn't a middle school and high school, I did have to wait till these kids got up to being freshmen in order to, again, get to know them, mentor them, support them, encourage them, share God's love with them, be vigilant, and more. And I can rest assure you, once again, to all parents, I'm not saying that I'm the best role model your kid can get, but I'm definitely telling you I am probably one of the top 5, if not the top 2, because I'm just saying you're not going to find somebody else with this passion. I don't think so. You might, but I don't think you will. You're definitely going to find people who love kids, but I don't know if you're going to find them like me, who, as like I said before, I've biked back and forth to these sporting events to support your kids, which are, again, my friends, my little brothers and sisters. I've biked back and forth to Valley Ridge, to Nice, to support my friends, to support your kids. And now that I got my driver's license, one of the biggest blessings of my future is being able to, again, now drive, how many minutes or how many future hours away to support them and support your entire family as a God first, Jesus Christ salvation whole, because that is exactly what we need in today's culture in order to make our better tomorrow a true and a real God's gift reality, and blessing and a gift, because again, God is good and He wants us to support each other, encourage each other, and be there for each other, for better and for worse. That's what family is for. That's what family is meant to do and supposed to be. So I don't know how much more I'll make, but thank you all for watching thus far. It's me, your boy, the man, NJ to the City, out. God bless. NJ to the City.